Hello everyone, welcome to new video on SAP HANA. So till now we have seen that how we can create a account on BTP cockpit, and from there how we can uh, create a HANA database instance on HANA Cloud. And we have also seen that the theoretical aspects, that what is SAP HANA and how it works, what are its main features. So now we will see that how we can log into our SAP HANA Cloud. So for that we will go to our browser, and in the browser, for logging into the SAP BTP cockpit, you have to go to the accounts .hanatrial.ondemand.com. So for the trial account, when you will hit this link, it will ask you for the logging into your account. So you just have to give your credentials to login. I will give my ID, and after that it will ask for the password. It's asked of I have already saved the password. Better to save the password in the browser. I will directly sign in, like it clearly saves the time. And after that it will it will ask for check for your universal IDs, or if you have only one ID, it will directly redirect you to that ID. And SAP BTP cockpit, it will take some time to load. You just have to wait for it to load. And after that you have to go to your trial account. When you will enter your trial account, your global account will appear, and inside the global account you might have created a sub account instance. So you have to go to your sub account whichever you have created for SAP HANA. So inside your sub account, you have to go to your instance and subscription. So that will appear. I will show you like how we can get into the instance and subscription. So if it is appearing directly, like in the sub account sub account overview, you can directly go from here. Or if it is not appearing, then you can go to the services, and in the services you can go to the instance and subscription. And inside the instance and subscription, you can see that what all services you have subscribed, and what are the instance you have made. So right now I have made like SAP Business Application Studio is already subscribed. Okay, and you can directly go to the your HANA DB instance, or else better to go by the Cloud Foundry. So in the Cloud Foundry, Cloud Foundry is a development environment. It's an open source development environment. You have to go to the your dev space you have created, and inside that dev space you can see you can directly go to the SAP HANA Cloud Central. So when you will click on this SAP HANA Cloud, it will open the SAP HANA Cloud Central. So from SAP HANA Cloud Central, you can like manage your whatever the data lakes or databases instance you have created. So from there you can manage. Okay, so like here you can see there are some actions it is showing. So if you want to manage your SAP HANA Cloud, you can just click on that, and it will open the HANA cockpit. Like BTP cockpit, we have HANA cockpit also. So it will open the HANA cockpit, and there you can see like it is also acting like SAP HANA Cloud Central only. It is, you can see like SAP HANA Cloud Central only, it is loading. So from there, what all you can manage, like you can check that which all instance of you have created is running, which one is stopped. So if you want to restart your stopped instance, you can restart from there. So there are many filters here. You can see that like by instance ID or name you can directly search, or if you want to switch your organization, like here we have only one organization, so we have to give that only. So you can see like it is showing me no available instance in the selected space, but we know that we have created the space. So this is actually a glitch. So for that you have to just refresh it. So after refreshing, it should show that what all instances we have. So you can see here we have one HANA database instance and one HANA data lake instance. Okay, so that all we can manage here. Like it is in the running state. So if it would be in a stop state, you just have to click on the action, and instead of stop, like if I want to stop any running instance, I have to just click on a stop. Or if it would be in the stop state, I have to click here start. Okay, so you might see here there are many options like copy SQL endpoint, copy instance ID, configure, copy configuration. So one by one we will see all. So like if you have made some if you want to make some changes in your HANA database instance or data lake, so for that you just have to go to the edit and you can make the changes. Like suppose you forgot to enable the cloud connector and now you want to enable the cloud connector, so you can go to the edit and just like how we created the uh, this instance, just like that, there you can edit, even the name also you can edit. Okay, so I guess no, a name want to be edited, I guess. I'm confused about this, so you can check like whether you can edit or not. Okay, and this copy SQL endpoint. So if you want to connect your database from any external development environment, so for that you have to copy this SQL endpoint and you have to paste it there, and you will connect your HANA database instance from that external environment. So like this is not required because every like whatever the development you want to do, now we can do it either in the SAP HANA database explorer or SQL console, or there is one more development environment that is by SAP is business application studio. So in the business application studio, it is just a new version of web ID that SAP used to provide earlier. So we will do all our projects in the business application studio and SQL console. So right now I just want to show you like what is this SAP HANA cockpit. So this SAP HANA cockpit, if you open it, it will open in a new tab. So this SAP HANA cockpit is nothing but it's same like we have a BTP cockpit. So so with the BTP cockpit we can manage all our cloud instance and subscription in the SAP business technology platform. So just like that only, SAP HANA cockpit as a service we have, like using this we can manage manage our SAP HANA database instances. Like it will ask for the username, like for which database you want to log in. So I have already given the username as HANA DB. So this will not be the username actually, because the username, if you this is actually the instance name. So if the username for every trial user would be actually DB admin. Okay, so you have to give DB admin as the username, and the password, whatever the password you have set for your database, that will be your password. And if I go with this username and password, it will log into my SAP HANA cockpit. So using this SAP HANA cockpit, okay, for now I will save it. So using this SAP HANA cockpit, what actions I can perform, we can see here. Like we can monitor our database instance and data lake also, like what is its performance, what is the load on our database. So that all monitoring task we can perform from actually from this SAP HANA cockpit. Okay, and even authorizations kind of thing also, like if you want to create any user and we want to uh, like assign some a specific role to that user, so that also we can do from this HANA cockpit. So for that we have to go to security and user management. So like if you want to create any user, okay, so you can do it from here. Okay, you want to create any roles, you can do it from here. So like user management, role assignment, role management, you can go there and create the users also. You can create the roles also, and different roles you can create and different role you can assign to your user. So that is not actually important in this learning process. So that is actually the requirement when you work for any organization and there are so many people working on the same project, so then it's much important. So for now we will skip those parts. And in the administration, if you go to the administration, we can see that database backup, whether we have. So for the trial account we don't have any backup. Okay, it by default it is showing successful, but for the trial account we don't have any backup also. And like smart data integrations for monitor like administration we have here. So that we can see from this everything we can manage from. If you want to see all, you can go to the all, and from here you can manage everything from SAP HANA cockpit. So this is a separate thing provided by SAP. So this is all about the first option here. We are getting that SAP HANA cockpit. Okay, and if you want to ask me that what is this SAP HANA database explorer, so before that I want to show you what is this OpenSQL console. Okay, so let's click on this OpenSQL console. So if I open this SQL console, what it will open, actually it will also open the SAP HANA database explorer for SAP HANA cockpit. So you can see that we already have an option here like open in SAP HANA database base explorer. So SAP HANA database explorer we already have, and inside that only we have this open SQL console. So when I clicked on this open SQL console, it will directly open the SAP HANA database explorer, and inside that only it will open the SQL console. So once it is loaded, I will show you like how we can open this SQL console directly in the SAP HANA database explorer. So what is this actually SAP HANA database explorer? So this is actually a kind of like environment for performing the SQL operations over our uh, whatever the database file we will upload or we will get in this SAP database explorer. Like we can create our own database also, we can upload the already existing database file, so over that we can perform the SQL operations, like we can create new tables from the existing tables. We can get the data, like we can see the data from the tables. We can create a schema, even we can delete tables also. So that all operations we can perform in this SAP HANA database explorer. So you can see that one SQL console is already opened here. Okay, so if I close this tab, and if I, you can see open SQL console, if I will click on the same thing, it will also open. So whatever the work, this is actually a shortcut provided by the SAP HANA cockpit, SAP HANA Cloud Central, to open the SQL console. Okay, so you might see like this is a kind of a SQL development environment, or like this SAP HANA Database Explorer is also used for the analytics also. Like HANA database is known for its analytics operations. So whatever the data we are getting or views we will be creating, so we can perform real-time analytics over this data. And inside the catalog, now I will explain about like database. So inside the catalog we can see there are multiple options over here. So whatever the database file we will upload in this, so for that, with that file we can perform operations. Like if we want to see the tables, we will click on the table, and that all the tables existing. Like right now we don't have uploaded any file, but in our very next video we will perform all these operations also. Okay, so you can see that inside the table we can see that what are the tables in our schema. If you want to see the schema, we will just click on the schema, and inside the schema we can see that like right now we have only DB admin as a schema. Okay, so all that, like if we have created any views like calculation view, analytical views, attribute view, so that we can see inside the views. Okay, and table types, synonyms, that there are multiple options. We will see one by one all those options. Okay, so this is how we can actually control the SAP HANA cockpit, and we can use SAP HANA database explorer for our SQL operations. And after this like we will see some SQL operations on a database file. I will giving you that file in the this course. You can also download that file and perform whatever the operations you want on that file. So in our very next video we will see that how we can perform the SQL operations on the database. So that's it for this video. Please check the whole playlist for the detailed learning, and please subscribe to the channel.